Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Simple English Talks. I'm so happy you're here with us today. How are you feeling? I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world.
Hey there! Great to be here too. I was just thinking this morning about how some days you just want to eat all the cookies and skip everything you plan to do.
I know exactly what you mean. Yesterday, I almost ate an entire bag of chips while watching videos online. I had to stop myself. And that actually connects perfectly to what we're talking about today.
It really does. Today on Simple English Talks, we're going to learn how to talk about self-control in English. Self-control is that ability to stop yourself from doing something you shouldn't, or to make yourself do something even when it's hard.
And by the end of today's episode, you'll be able to use real English words and phrases to talk about staying focused, resisting temptation, and building good habits. These are words you'll actually hear and use in everyday life. Before we get started, we'd love to hear from you. Do you think you have good self-control? Tell us in the comments below. Write, "My self-control is strong," or "Self-control is hard for me." We read every single comment. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button on Simple English Talks right now. It's free and it helps us keep making these lessons for you. We upload new episodes every week, so don't miss out. All right, let's jump in. We've got so much to cover today, and trust me, by the end of this episode, you're going to feel so much more confident talking about this topic in English. Let's go! Okay, let's start with the most important words you need to talk about self-control in English. The first one, and probably the most common, is the word discipline. Discipline means training yourself to follow rules or do what you need to do, even when it's difficult.
Right. And we use discipline both as a noun and a verb. As a noun, she has a lot of discipline. That means she controls herself well. As a verb, you need to discipline yourself to wake up early. That means you need to train yourself to do it.
The structure is simple. Noun, he has discipline. Or adjective form, she is disciplined. That's it. Can you think of someone in your life who is very disciplined? Write their name in the comments.
The next big word is willpower. Willpower is the mental strength to do something hard or to stop doing something you enjoy. For example, I used all my willpower not to check my phone during class. Have you ever done that? It's really hard.
Oh, I struggle with that every single day. Another great phrase is resist temptation. Temptation is when something is pulling you to do something, maybe something you know you shouldn't. And resist means to fight against it. So resist temptation means to say no to something that's calling your name. Here are some examples. I couldn't resist the temptation to eat the cake. Or she resisted the temptation to spend all her money. Do those sound natural? They really are phrases you'll hear people say all the time. Another super useful phrase is hold back. Hold back means to stop yourself from doing something. He held back from saying something rude. Or I had to hold back my laughter in the meeting. That one happens to me a lot.
And finally for this section, stay focused. This means keeping your attention on one thing without getting distracted. It's hard to stay focused when your phone keeps buzzing. Can you try using one of these words in a sentence right now? Write it in the comments. We want to see your examples.
So let's review the key words so far. We have discipline, willpower, resist temptation, hold back, and stay focused. Say each one out loud with me. Discipline, willpower, resist temptation, hold back, stay focused. Great job.
Excellent. These 5 words and phrases are your foundation for talking about self-control in English. In our next section, we're going to look at how to use these in real conversations, sentences you can actually say to other people. Keep listening.
Now, let's take those words and put them into real conversations, because knowing a word is great, but knowing how to actually use it with another person is even better. Let's look at some phrases people really use every day.
The first super common phrase is, I need to cut back on. This means you want to do less of something. I need to cut back on sugar. I need to cut back on screen time. It's a gentle, natural way to say you're working on self-control.
And the opposite is, I'm trying to cut out of, which means stopping something completely. I'm trying to cut out soda. She's trying to cut out late nights. Notice how cut back on is less extreme than cut out. Cut back means reduce. Cut out means eliminate. Right, and that's actually a formal versus informal difference too. In a doctor's office, you might say, I've been trying to eliminate refined sugar from my diet. But with a friend, you'd say, I'm trying to cut out sugar, it's so hard.
Another phrase that shows amazing self-control is, I talked myself out of it. This means you convinced yourself not to do something. I almost bought those shoes, but I talked myself out of it. Isn't that a great phrase? The structure is talk plus yourself plus out of plus it or something.
And you can also say the negative. I couldn't talk myself out of it, meaning you failed at self-control and did it anyway. I couldn't talk myself out of buying those shoes. I think we've all been there. Tell us in the comments, what's something you recently couldn't talk yourself out of?
Now let's talk about giving in. To give in means to stop resisting and do the thing you were trying not to do. I was so tired, I just gave in and watched TV all night. Or don't give in to the pressure. The structure, give in to plus something.
Here's a quick activity. I'm going to give you a situation, and you practice making a sentence. Ready? Situation. You wanted to stop eating junk food, but you ate some chips. Use give in. Try saying it out loud right now before I continue.
You could say something like, I was trying to be healthy, but I gave in and ate the chips. Perfect. Or, I couldn't help it. I gave in to the craving. Both are totally natural. To wrap up this section, we learned cut back on, cut out, talk yourself out of it, and give in. These phrases will make you sound so natural when talking about self-control in English. Practice using them this week and let us know how it goes in the comments. In this section, let's go one step further and talk about habits and impulse control. An impulse is a sudden feeling or urge to do something, often without thinking. And impulse control is the ability to pause and think before you act.
A great phrase here is, I acted on impulse. This means you did something without thinking. I acted on impulse and bought it. Or, she said something mean and immediately regretted it. She acted on impulse. We use this to explain why we did something quickly and without planning.
The opposite is, I stopped and thought about it first. Or more naturally, I caught myself. I caught myself is a really powerful little phrase. It means you noticed what you were about to do and stopped. I caught myself about to send an angry text. I caught myself reaching for more food.
Oh, I love that phrase. Catch yourself is so useful. The structure is catch plus yourself plus verb with ing. So, I caught myself spending too much time online. She caught herself saying negative things. It shows self-awareness, and self-awareness is the first step to self-control. Now for politeness tips. If someone asks you to do something and you're trying to stay disciplined, you can say, I'm trying to be good this month. That's informal and friendly. It means you're trying to make healthy or responsible choices. No thanks, I'm trying to be good this week.
Or more formally, I'm working on my discipline at the moment. That's perfectly polite and clear. Both are great depending on the situation. With friends, keep it casual. In a professional setting, be a little more specific. Let me give you a mini practice moment. Repeat these sentences out loud. Ready? First, I caught myself checking my phone again. Second, I'm trying to be good this month. Third, she acted on impulse and later felt embarrassed. Say them out loud. It really does help your speaking.
And one more great expression. I'm working on it. This is a humble, honest way to say you're trying to improve your self-control, but it's a process. Are you sleeping earlier these days? I'm working on it. It's positive without being perfect. Remember, structure review, I'm working on plus noun or ing verb. Now you know how to talk about habits and impulse control in English.
Okay, time for our favorite part, common mistakes. And honestly, we've both made these mistakes ourselves when learning English, so don't feel embarrassed if any of these sound familiar. Mistake number 1, saying, I have self-control when you mean you're working on it. I have self-control sounds like you're completely perfect. You never struggle. But most people say, I'm trying to have more self-control, or I'm working on my self-control. It's more natural and honest. That's a great one. The incorrect version sounds a little strange, like you're bragging. The better version shows that self-control is a journey. Nobody is perfect, and English speakers know that. Mistake number 2, confusing control yourself and self-control yourself. Self-control yourself is not correct. You cannot say this. Self-control is a noun. You can say control yourself or you need self-control, but never combine them into self-control yourself. It sounds very unnatural. Another mistake number 3, is using resist without an object. Students sometimes say, I couldn't resist. And actually, this is correct in informal English. But learners often say, I couldn't resist to eat it. And that's wrong. After resist, you use a noun or the ing form. Correct? I couldn't resist eating it. Or I couldn't resist the chocolate. Never, I couldn't resist to eat it. Practice time. Which one is correct? A, I couldn't resist to check my phone. B, I couldn't resist checking my phone. Say your answer out loud before we continue. The answer is B, resist checking. Resist is always followed by a noun or ing. And mistake number 4, mixing up hold back and hold on. They sound similar, but they're different. Hold back means to stop yourself from doing something. Hold on means wait. Hold back your tears. Don't cry. Hold on a second. Wait a moment. Very different meanings. Such an important distinction. Remember, you hold back something you want to do. You hold on when you want someone to wait. Write a sentence using each one in the comments. That's the best way to make sure you've got it. And hey, mistakes are normal. Every single person learning English makes them. The important thing is that you're here, you're practicing, and you're improving every day. Now it's practice time. This is my favorite part of every episode. I'm going to give you some situations, and you choose the better English sentence. Read both options, say your answer out loud, and then we'll explain why. Situation 1. You tried to eat less sugar this week. Which is better? A, I self-controlled my sugar eating. B, I cut back on sugar this week. Say it out loud. The answer is B. Cut back on sugar is the natural expression. Self-controlled my eating doesn't work in English. Situation 2. You almost bought something online, but you stopped yourself. Which is better? A, I talked myself out of buying it. B, I resisted to buy it. Say it. The answer is A. Talked myself out of buying it is natural and correct. And remember, resisted to buy is wrong. It should be resisted buying. Situation 3. Someone offers you dessert, but you're trying to eat healthy. What do you say? A, I have complete self-control. I don't want it. B, no thank you, I'm trying to be good. Option B sounds so much more natural and friendly. Option A might come across as a bit cold or rude in casual settings. Situation 4. You noticed you were wasting time on your phone again. Which is correct? A, I caught myself spending hours on my phone.
B, I catch me spending hours on my phone. It's A, caught myself. Always catch plus myself, yourself, himself, herself. Not catch me.
Now here's your challenge. Create your own sentence about a time when you showed or didn't show self-control. Use any of the vocabulary from today. Write it in the comments right now. There are no wrong answers. What matters most isn't perfect grammar. It's that you're actually using English in a real way. That's how you improve.
Wow, what an episode. I feel like we covered so much today. You now have a whole set of tools to talk about self-control in English. And honestly, this is vocabulary that comes up in everyday life all the time. That's right. Let's quickly go over everything we learned today. Number 1, key vocabulary: discipline, willpower, resist temptation, hold back, stay focused. Number 2, real conversation phrases: cut back on, cut out, talk yourself out of it, give in. Number 3, talking about habits and impulse control: act on impulse, catch yourself. I'm working on it. I'm trying to be good. You've done so well today. Seriously, the fact that you watched all the way through this episode already shows that you have self-control. It's not always easy to sit and study, and you did it. Be proud of yourself. Here's a reflective question to think about. Which area of your life do you most want to have more self-control in? Is it food? Your phone? Studying? Sleeping? Think about it. And if you're comfortable, share your answer in the comments. We'd love to know. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who's learning English too. Subscribe to Simple English Talks so you never miss a new episode. We post every week. And leave us a comment with your own sentence using today's vocabulary. We read and reply to comments. You're doing amazing. Learning a language takes patience, consistency, and yes, a little bit of self-control. But every episode you watch, every sentence you practice, and every comment you write is a step forward. We're so proud of you. Keep going, keep practicing, and we'll see you next time.